Hey, if compression is still really mysterious, really confusing to you, and you don't understand it, I think this video will help pull back the curtain on compression for you and help something really click. And that's really important in your mixes. Compression is one of the most important tools that we use. So there's 1,000 videos out on YouTube floating around about how to use a compressor, what settings to use on your compressor, how much compression you should do, but none of that actually helps if you don't know what a compressor sounds like. When you turn on a compressor, you dial everything in and you can't really tell a difference. You don't know what you're looking for. All of that doesn't really help out very much. In my experience, it's relatively easy to understand how a compressor works, figure out the technical aspect of it, but it's much harder to understand what compression actually sounds like. You can see the compressor doing stuff, but if you can't hear it actually affecting your mix, that's what matters, and that's a problem. So if this describes you, I think this video will really help you out. Stay tuned. Let's see if we can get this to click for you and make some sense for your own mixes. Okay, for this example, I took it upon myself to record a really, really obnoxious track. Here you go. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Very, very inspiring stuff, I know. Okay, but the point of this was to be able to show you a track that has some really quiet parts like here, and some really loud peaks like this one, and this one. What we use a compressor for is when we have a signal that has really quiet stuff and really loud stuff, and we need to reduce the difference so that we can have a more consistent performance. So if you've ever mixed for a speaker that's, wearing a headset mic and he's just talking, and then all of a sudden, bam, out of nowhere, he just starts yelling. Oh my gosh, don't do that. But if you're in the chair when that happens, we need to use compression to be able to control that dynamic to make people not be scared and fall out of their chairs. How do we use a compressor to do that? Let me pull one up and show you exactly what a compressor sounds like and how we can use it to control that dynamic. So you just heard that clip. Let me play it for you one more time. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2. Okay, so when I say check right there, it really peaks. It's really loud. In a big room, a big PA, that would be really, really too loud. Okay, so we need to smooth that out. I've already set this compressor up to have the parameters I need. We won't get too much into that. I just have a threshold that's set to get the amount of gain reduction that I want at really fast attack, really fast release, whatever ratio to match with the threshold. And so let me turn this on and you can hear what a difference, how much quieter that check is when I say that. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3. Let me turn it off. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3. Back on. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3. Okay, and it's a little bit deceptive because you can still hear that I'm talking loudly, but it's not like volume loud anymore. It's been turned down. And the reason is you can still hear in my voice, you can hear the tone that there's supposed to be dynamic there, but then it's not quite loud coming out of the speakers. Let me do it just one more time so you can really get this locked in and be able to hear what a difference this compressor is making. This is with it off. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Check 1, 2. Okay, this is with it back on. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. 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 Okay, so it's a lot more consistent. That's what we're going for with this compression. So hopefully that help something click maybe in your mind. You understand compression a little bit more. If it's still confusing, if it doesn't make sense to you, let me know in the comments below. We'll see if we can figure this out because this is a big deal to understand and be able to use in your mixes. In an instrument situation, this would be exactly the same thing. If we had a guitar that was way too dynamic, had parts all over the place, then being able to kind of rein that in and control it so that that guitar can fit in the mix a lot better is really, really important. You'd use it on vocals any instruments. We use it all the time. So if that doesn't make sense, let me know in the comments below and I'll see if I can help you out with that. Also, if you're new to mixing and you haven't already downloaded my free 7-step mixing guide, go on my website, themixingprocess.com. You can download that completely free to you. Until then, if this video was helpful for you, go ahead and hit that like button. Help this video get out to more people so that we can help each other fix these problems and understand these concepts. Thanks for watching. We will see you on the next one.